Okay, let's get this party started, shall we? And so we have this is called the Britannia, this ship here, and underneath of its first funnel, torpedo struck the ship accidentally. Some crossfire from a nearby battle. We can all see here how this is going. This is not going too hot. Whole ship is indeed going down right now. Yeah, there we go. So check this thing out. This thing is going down pretty quickly right now. Really taking on a ton of water. Yep. And as those three compartments fill up, you'll see the stern section here really begin to tip over and go further into the water. Bow section here tipping up, going up into the air. There it is. There we go. Hey, what's up, you guys? How's it going? Great White Buffalo and Alejandro. Welcome, welcome. And there we go. Most of the ship already sunken right there. Watering out of that second funnel. We'll take out the second funnel. First funnel goes down too. And here she goes. There goes the final plunge right here. Yep, and she is getting pulled under right now. Very, very nice. And she really got pulled under. My goodness, that was so quick. So, she's just kind of bobbing right now, flooding. Here's the, here's your full look at the ship. Windows are going to break here in her bow. And that's going to pull her down. And down she goes. Yep, salute that one. That's right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's do it again. If you're just now tuning in, what we did last time was had a torpedo. We had a torpedo fire and strike the ship like right here. And look how fast the water will flood inside. Very, very fast. This thing's still reeling in from the chaos that's going on. So there we go. So she'll slowly fill up and slowly start going down. And as all that water fills up, it'll pull the ship further under too. But it looks like the water is just barely getting to the top of that bulkhead right there too. I mean, just barely getting to the top. It's very close. And yeah. Wow, this thing really putting up a fight, but it's slowly filling up. Watertight door just got busted down right there, so now it's filling up even faster. Too much pressure built up, and it blew out the watertight door. And now that compartment is filling up very quickly. Marshall, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Wow, and just because of that watertight door breaking, you're going to see this thing start to plunge down. Hey, what's going on, WYD? How's it going? And look at that. You'll see the whole stern section plunge down right here. That's good to hear, man. I'm doing pretty good. It's Sunday. You know, we're home chilling. Dreading the fact of going back to work tomorrow. But, you know, we're here. It's going pretty well. My cats are both sleeping right next to me. Ooh, that was a bit of a cut right there. And there we go. There goes the bow section. Just like last time. And wow, this thing will just get pulled right down. Oh my god. Oh wait, hang on a second. The ship said otherwise. He said, wait, I still got some life left in me. Hang on. I'm not down yet. But these broken windows will say otherwise for sure. Sorry about that. Someone called me. What time is it where I am? It's 10:34 a.m. And we'll see the stern section crash into the seafloor. Look at all that. Look at that. The whole thing just shattered right there. Damn. And bow section now hitting the seafloor. That's going to shatter too. Wow. All right, we'll send a tsunami at this thing. And I mean a really tall tsunami at this thing. Ship is still, you know, getting itself settled in, but this wave is going to roll right over the ship. You're going to see the bow section get pulled up into the air. Oh my god, ship is going to get yeeted into the air too. Look at the water moving through the hallways. Oh, she's not going to complete a flip, but she is going to get flipped over on her back. And let's see the landing. Boom. Look at that. Oh my god, the whole ship is now underwater. Look at all the water flooding in the stern. And she will resurface. We got ourselves a Poseidon scenario here. Dang. And we're going to watch her go down. And look at that. The whole top deck of the ship completely flooded. Dang. And now you're going to see water leak. Well, I guess not really leak down, but flow to the lower decks now. And between the bow and the stern, it looks like the bow section here is flooding faster, so the ship will go down by the bow. That's really interesting how there's more openings for the water to flow in over here than there are in the stern. And yeah, here we go. Bow section getting pulled under right now. So that's cool. That's what we like to see. Very nice. Very nice. And she is just getting pulled on down right now. Excuse me. Whole bow section pulled under, compartments filling up. Really taking her time to sink, that's for sure. So, you know, we'll see what another tsunami will do to the ship. I mean, there's not much ship left, but yeah, why not? Let's strike it with a tsunami. And so whatever bit of the stern is left is getting pulled up. Really getting pulled out of the water right there. And it'll just get thrown back down. So it really didn't do a whole lot besides move the ship slightly. Expected, for sure. CR7 Gold, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you for that. Uh-oh, guys. Well, the Category 10 hurricane has arrived. And this is really going to change things. You can see how the water is getting rough. The wind speeds are picking up. Ship is also going vertical, too. So that's not good. That's not good. At this point, the ship should just want to sink now. Got some lightning coming down. Waves are getting really crazy. And she's going to plunge down during the hurricane. I'm waiting for, you know, I'm waiting for some lightning to strike. That'll happen very soon. Oh, man. Once that lightning strikes, that is it for this thing. It's going to head straight down. Slowly head down. This thing really putting up a fight. It's really trying to stop itself from plunging down. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God. And that'll finish her off, you guys. That will finish her off. K-Dog, thanks for the follow. And let's see her nose at the seafloor. Wow. And boom, let's see this thing crash down. Yeah. You think you'd survive that? That's what's up. What part of the ship would you be on? Personally, I'd want to be like, I don't know, I'd probably climb out of one of these windows and scale the hull, you know? And you know, end up on the bottom of the ship while it's upside down, you know? That's probably your best way of survival, I'd say. Let's jump a ramp. Let's get this thing to jump this little wave ramp right here. So we're gonna build a wave ramp out here in the distance. And we're gonna have to manually move this thing, chat, because there's no. Oh God, there's oh boy, I just ruined it. There's no engines on this thing, so we're gonna see this thing sail. Oh no, it's gonna crash into the wall. Oh man, so it crashed into the spike upon exiting the wave, and now it's gonna. It is gonna jump over the spike. Oh, just barely. I think it's gonna hit. Oh my God. Oh, it's not gonna hit. That's crazy. Oh, that's so crazy how it didn't hit, so it did clear the jump. What's up, Brayden? Thank you for your follow. So the ship did clear the jump. Oh my god! And now the rudder's gonna smash. But on its way up, wow, it's really flooded right now. On its way up, it crashed into the spike, and we're gonna see her start to go down now. I mean, she's really plunging down now. Damn, that was crazy. Excuse me. That was crazy, and we'll watch this thing go down. Already halfway flooded. That is, I mean, there's nothing left of the bow. Whole bow is gone. I think I'm feeling a breakup too. Let's watch this thing split open. Oh my god. Wow. To make matters worse, the stern is flooding like crazy over here because of the damage done to the rudder. So the bow section heads down to the seafloor after the split, and now the rest of the ship is going to go down. It's probably going to go down evenly now because everything's flooding evenly. That piece here floating down to the seafloor. Let's watch that impact. And boom. Oh my god, look at the glass all shatter. Oh, that's awesome. And there goes the rest of the ship. So pretty eventful jump right there, I gotta say. That was a lot. Wow. All right. Let's do something a bit different than normal. What we're going to do is we're going to take the ship and drop it on the spike. Ready? So check this out. We're going to take the ship, we're going to place it up top here, and we're going to watch it fall down. Game is free. So here we go. Ship is going to crash right into the spike. Look at it tear itself open. My goodness. Half of it pretty much shredded right there. Look at the bottom of the ship getting peeled open like a sardine can. And she is just going to go down in one swoop right there, you guys. My goodness. Look at all that damage. What a catastrophe. Imagine being on board that. Wow. Crazy. And there she goes. Down she goes, you guys. Right down to the seafloor she goes. All right, let's do it again. If you're just tuning in, this is exactly what we did here. We zoomed out, took the ship, spun it, had it drop straight down, nose first into the spike. Just trying to straighten it out. And here she comes. We'll zoom in on the spike to see the action, and here she comes. I mean, she's probably coming down as fast as a bullet right now. And any moment now. Oh, it looks like I missed pretty badly, but you'll still see the ship get sheared open. My God. So you just got the hull left right there. I mean, that's all obliterated. But this, oh my God. Whew. Gives you the chills to think about that. I mean, of course, this would never happen in real life because how could a ship float to the sky and fall on a spike, you know? Oh, man. And there she goes, you guys. There she goes. That was pretty wicked, I gotta say. Beautiful. And there goes her final breaths. Let's run it back with something different. We'll go with another cruise ship, of course. Went down a little too low. Let's go with the Oceana here. Really nice looking ship. We'll see if this one can jump the spike at all. Let's get our wave ramp made. Of course, this thing doesn't have engine power, so I got to manually move the ship myself. That looks like a good wave ramp, and let's get our ship moving. You got to be really delicate with this. This is really tough. All right, here we go. Ship is taking on water. Oh my god. So because of that water that flooded in, I don't think this thing will clearly jump over. And boom, look at her get cracked open right there. Dang. What is going on here right now? This is so crazy. Wow, look at the ship break open too. And there you have it, you guys. Down goes the Oceanos here. This game is free. And there goes her stern section there. Really just peeled off the rest of the ship. Bow section here. Yeah, enough said about that right there. Nathan, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you for that. Beautiful. That was great. Rue, thanks for sharing the live twice. Appreciate that. Well, I'm not doing that one again. Oh, excuse me. We'll go with the Marigavia here. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but oh well. And what we're going to do with this one, you guys, is just crash it straight into the wall. We're moving at a very high rate of speed. And the ship is just not stopping. We are negligent captains. And oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Where's the bow? There's the bow section. There's nothing left of it. And our stern, it looks like our stern's actually kind of stuck on this piece right now. Yeah, it's just kind of teetering. But the water flooding into the hull is pulling her in, as a matter of fact. That's interesting. And I think she'll stay right there. I mean, I want to see if we can get this thing off. So we're going to try to fire a wave at it, like a tsunami at it. Lax Football Bro, thanks for the follow, and thank you for the shares, too. I appreciate you. Sunny Steps, thanks for sharing the live as well. Good to see you, Sunny Steps. And here she comes. Wow. Yes, the wave is doing exactly what I thought it would do. It would crush the ship. It is going to break it off the spike. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You can see the decking strewn across the top right there. And down she goes, finally. Look at all these. Look at the decking right here. It's like spaghetti. You know, it's all like spaghetti here. Oh my god, there's 4 rooms that are left on the ship. They're on top of this thing. It's wild. Wow, there's the bow section right there. The side of the ship got obliterated as soon as this thing started sailing. And now I'll watch the stern fall and crash down. What's up, Jaden? How's it going, buddy? And yes, indeed, salute to that, Tom. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's drop this one nose first onto the spike because this is such a big cruise ship. Alright, and now I just wait for the ship to come down, you guys. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm doing pretty well. And here she comes. Oh my god. this thing will break apart, and the stern looks like it's going to get stuck. Oh, it just broke apart again. So this thing is really in pieces right now. Let me zoom out so you guys can get a full look at the damage here. Completely shattered the ship. It is just in pieces right now, floating down to the seafloor. There's the stern section that's left. And as you can see, that is flooding like crazy right now. Really flooding like crazy. This is wild. I haven't done these scenarios in a long time, so I'm glad I did this.
By the end of this video,
Horizon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Read it and do it. Yeah, we'll do it again. If you guys want to see that again, we'll do it again for you. Just because it's so fun to do. Stand by while we reload everything back in. This time we'll drop the ship by the stern. Just like that. We just got to pick it back up. And, oh, that's perfect. I think this will be a good drop spot. We'll zoom back in. And here she comes. Wow. Beautiful. That looks great. So look at all the pieces of the ship breaking off right there. There's the hull of the ship. Oh, look at the superstructure separate from the ship because of that piece getting caught on the spike. Stern section, meanwhile, oh, there's really nothing left of it besides that top deck. There's the propeller, I want to say. I can't tell what that is. This thing's completely unrecognizable. And that piece of the ship will peel off. All that weight forcing it to separate. And now you just got the hull of the ship left here on the surface. And there it goes. It's going down to the seafloor right now. Look at that. Here's the superstructure of the bow hitting the seafloor. And really just the top of the ship, too. And here comes the bow section itself. Oh, it's going to break apart. That's cool. And yeah, that's really all that's left of the ship. It's completely destroyed. Be quite an operation to salvage that. All right, we're going to go to my download section because I have Master Garfield's ship pack. And I got a Norwegian cruise ship that's huge. The Norwegian Epic. This is really big. We're going to drop this onto the spike too. And as you can see, this ship is enormous. And here we go. Let's see it happen. You guys are going to love this. So we're waiting for the Norwegian ship to come down. And here it is. Oh my God. It can't even fully make it through. Oh, the bow section did separate off. That's cool. Look at that. That is wild looking. There's this piece here hitting the seafloor. There's the rest of the bow. But, you know, just like what happened before, look at this thing flooding deck by deck right now. Yep, flooding deck by deck. I mean, that is just so wicked looking. Bam. There we go. Stern section here flooding like crazy because, you know, this is where all the water's pouring in at. There's some water pouring in through the, you know, the rudder as well. So this thing will get dislodged off the spike soon. It's getting there. There's more decking right there strewn across. It's going to separate off. And you just got this big piece right there. It's really holding the rest of this thing together until I do this. I cut it off. Oh. And up, slowly going down is the ship. Dan, thanks for sharing the live stream. Appreciate that. All right, good. You guys can't hear the music. Seth, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, Seth. Now we're just waiting for this thing to get pulled under. It'll happen very soon. Gonna flood the lifeboats. Yep, flooding the lifeboats is changing things. And check it out, you guys. Look at this thing get pulled under finally. Still grinding on the spike, and there it is. Stern of the Norwegian Epic, you guys, finally going underwater. Full separation there from its midsection. Like I said, look at the decking here. Ripped out of the ship like its intestines. And down goes the rest of the ship. It'll hang out with its buddies, you know, the rest of its pieces down here, its buddies. Oh, the wall really grinding this thing open. Oh my god, and I guess that wasn't really too dramatic. Next up, we're going to crash this thing straight into the wall. Check it out. Let's see the damage we can do. Whole bow section will get eviscerated. Ship is now currently stuck. Lots of damage here to the ship. Windows all broken open. Look at the water flood in right now. Lots of damage up here. Meanwhile, stern section completely fine. Absorbed all the vibrations. Bow section though stuck. You can see like a kind of like a crack forming in the ship here, where the hull of the ship wants to go down, but the top of the ship doesn't. So that'll have some implications in a bit. Of course I remember you. So water spilling over into that X compartment right there. Yeah, you guys will have to get some popcorn for this one. This will be a long one. Yeah, so water really flooding over that bulkhead now, which is going to now spill over into this empty compartment right here. We're just waiting for it any moment now. Oh, look at this. Look, all that weight is going to crack. It's going to split open the ship right there. Yeah, look at that. Just like I said, there's a crack that formed in the ship. So this piece of the ship wants to stay up here. Meanwhile, the flooded section here is pulling the ship down. Hey, Cassie, welcome back. Good to see you. Jordan, thanks for the follow. How have things been for you, Cassie? Hope you've been well. And check it out. Look at that, you guys. That piece of the bow here getting peeled up. Once this gets dislodged from the spike, there we go. The final plunge can commence. And look at that. Wow, you guys. This thing really going down quickly. Of course, I got to break open some windows, of course, for this thing to really sink. And now the stern hitting the side of the spike right there. Oh my god. And now it's going to hit again. Like I said, chat, there's just a little bit of ship left now. This thing fully flooded almost. Oh, look, it did separate off. And that piece, the rest of the bow is heading to the seafloor right now. There it is. Rest of the ship, though, starting to go down. Really, I mean, not starting to go down, but finally going down. Oh my. PP Man, thank you very much for the rose. This is called the Norwegian Epic. Sad Cowboys fan. And down she goes. And down goes the Epic. We'll watch this at the seafloor because it's so big. And here it comes. Oh, look at all this shatter down here. It's so crazy looking. Oh, look at it crack the hull open right there too. It's wild. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and she'll lean up against the wall. That's awesome. So obviously we gotta do the hurricane for this one. But I'm not getting rid of this thing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get rid of it. We gotta see the hurricane. We gotta see this thing fight the hurricane, chat. This is gonna be a fight. Oh my god, and the thing just split right the hell open. That's crazy. Wow, we've never seen ships do that in these storms. Besides Titanic, but my god, that is an epic looking split right there. Holy smokes. God. Oh my god, chat. No, it's a PC game. I'm playing this on my PC here. I'm so glad I muted myself. That was a really loud sneeze. Excuse me. No, this is just on PC. I know Gab's working on a mobile version of it though. Unfortunately for Android. Android is an absolute nightmare. And oh, look at the stern get struck, or bow gets struck by lightning, chat. Look at that. That is wild looking. And we're just waiting for this thing to finally go down. It's really, I mean, it's just kind of floating around. It should just sink already. There's the kill shot. Lightning is going to take this thing down. And let's watch it hit the seafloor. Boom. Oh, that's just too wicked. Name of the game? This is Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Alright, let's send a tsunami at the Norwegian Epic, because we haven't done that yet, actually. And, oh my god. This wave is insane. And look at this wave pull the ship up into the air, chat. My god, this cruise ship is ginormous in this game, and that wave was able to force this entire thing up. And unfortunately, instead of there being water below the ship, there's going to be dry land for this thing to land on, and boom, look at this thing shatter on the dry land right there. And then I'm going to delete the dry land, and this thing will just disappear now. Let's watch it all. It's all like spaghetti right now. Watch it all go down. Ouch, talk about like the ultimate hijinks right there. And let's see her hit the seafloor. Our very uneven seafloor now. Look at the way the ship looks. It's so weird looking. Yeah, flex tape will definitely fix this. For sure. That is the answer. That's crazy. All right. We'll do something different. We'll go with the Morning Sun. Smaller cruise ship, but it's got some cool paint on it, you know. So we'll send a tsunami at this thing. No, we'll just go with a tall, really tall wave. Yo, go Birds, Brian. Go Birds. We're still Super Bowl 59 champions. I've got a flag outside my apartment for it now. Hey, thanks for sharing live. Appreciate that. Brian, I love how you just come into the stream to say go Birds. It's absolutely awesome. We're getting closer to football season too, buddy. And guys, amazingly, despite that tsunami hitting the ship, this thing is actually in pretty good shape. But, you know, on this channel, no ship ever survives. So we're going to fire a torpedo right at the stern, which is going to take out the propeller and sink the ship. Oh, boy, Cowboys. That's gross. You know, the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, I was 8 months. I was 5 months old. I'm almost 30, but I was 5 months old. And on top of that, if I want to watch the last Super Bowl the Cowboys were in, I got to find a VHS player and a VCR player. You know, I'm just saying. Lester, thanks for the follow. It's your year every year. It's like the Toronto Maple Leafs. They haven't won a Stanley Cup since 1963, but it's their year every year. Hey, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate that. And for taking my my verbal whipping to Cowboys fans. Mr. Weasel, thanks for the follow. Poor Cowboys fans, man. Until Jerry Jones is gone, once Jerry Jones leaves ownership of the Cowboys, they'll be good again. 100%. Dirt, thanks for the follow. Yes, guys, follows get you a shout out on my stream here. I love shouting out followers. You know, I really appreciate it so much when you guys follow. F1 fan, thanks for the follow. I never really watch F1. I just watch the Indy 500, if that's even considered F1, but that's about it. Triemp09, thanks for the follow. And let's watch her at the seafloor. Oh my god. And look at this thing just crash into the seafloor, chat. That's cool. Let's bring the spike back. This time we'll make it more pointy. Beautiful. We love a pointy spike. And let's drop the ship on this pointy spike here. And we're going to see exactly what will happen to our ship. And oh my god, chat. Look at this thing. It's stuck. It is stuck in the spike. There's a piece of the bow here heading to the seafloor, but it literally got impaled. And I think it's actually tipping over, though. So let's see if it tips over and falls into the water. There it is. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at this thing fall in after being stuck on a spike. That is crazy looking. I gotta say, I've never really seen ships do that in this game. And down goes the Norwegian cruise ship. So that was really cool. Down she goes, you guys. That was a cool sink. Let's fire a torpedo at this one. Ooh, look at that. Water flooding in very quickly. Look at that. Look at this thing going down, you guys. It's insane looking. And she's going vertical now and going down. What's up, Bowser? How you doing, buddy? You know, I still cannot figure out the name of this game. You know, I thought for a second I had Mario Kart World, you know, but I don't think I do because I don't have a Switch 2. Train Spotters, thank you for the follow. I really did think this was Mario Kart 2 or Mario Kart World. And down she goes. There we go, you guys. Let's switch it up. We'll go back. We'll do. We got some Cunard ships. We got Disney. Oh, let's do the Disney Magic. We gotta do a Disney ship. You imagine going on a Disney cruise and, you know, your whole trip just gets ruined by a big tsunami. All that money you paid for a bad experience, right? Alright, so we got a really steep wave that we're going to watch the Disney Magic here try to climb up. Can this thing make it? Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, no. The bow section has indeed struck the spike. And, oh my god, you guys, this thing is getting whipped into the air right now. And let's watch the landing. Wow. And the whole thing will plunge into the water. And we are taking on a lot of water, too. This thing might be... Oh, good, it did resurface. All right. So that was pretty insane. But look at that. Ah. We're going down. This thing had hardly a chance to resurface. Drew and get to the prom. There we go. Down she goes, chat. So that was pretty cool looking. Absolute chaos right there, chat. And let's see this thing hit the seafloor. Oh, look at the bow. It's completely gone and just broken apart. And here she comes, straight down to the seafloor. And boom. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. And guys, that'll probably be it for the day. We're at the hour mark. I got to get some stuff done around my place. But hey, I want to thank all of you for watching. All 6,111 of you on TikTok. That's pretty awesome turnout. Everybody on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, and Facebook, thank you for watching as well. Yeah, and we'll catch you guys next time, all right? With some more floating sandbox, maybe some more hell divers as well. But yeah, you guys.